Wow, we're live. We are live from my phone. Stood on a beach. This is incredible. Technology, man. Technology. Alright, so I'm going to do a little bit of a rundown of how the race went today, but I'm going to let a few people join the stream before I start talking. Look at this. I'm live streaming from my phone. This is ridiculous. Is anyone here? Are we live? Well, I know we're live, but I mean, when is it starting? Dab. I can't. I've got my camera in one hand and my phone in the other. All right, Cam, gorgeous day. Jack, Hindle, yo. Connor, yo. Johnny. All right, so it looks like people are in. Looks like we're here. So we're stood on a beach in Southport. It's very muddy. It's very, very muddy. James Cox, yo. I'm gonna have to stand this way. I'm walking down there, but if I stand that way, the sun's just behind me, so you can't see anything. Now I can't see my phone. Jamie. All right, so let's talk about the race today. Let's talk about the race. It was a 70-mile race. So what's that in kilometers? About 120 kilometers. I'm trying to find. It's just so dirty. Well, not dirty, just wet sand, and it sticks to your shoes like crazy. Yeah, so it's like 120. Good afternoon, Nathan. What's up, Nathan? What's up? Let me stop doing that. Yes, it's 120 kilometers. And I was feeling pretty good. I was properly up for it. This was probably the first road race of the year that I was like really geared up, really keen to get a result. One that I really thought that George Higgins did well from Birkin. Puppies, dogs. Yeah, the dogs are over. The dogs are over there. Can you see them? One black one, one white one. Colin McGregor, what's up? Fury, what's up? I need to stop digressing. Cameron, stick to the story. So, yeah, the race today, 120 kilometers. It was like a rolling circuit, so it's perfect for me. And there's one climb up to the finish. Can you talk to the mic? What was that? Can you talk to the microphone but face the camera to the main priority, which are the dogs? Oh mate, I just got rinsed. Yeah, so there's one big climb up to the finish, which was about a mile, just over a mile long. So it was my ideal circuit. But 80 riders started, and then the first lap up the climb, the race just blew apart. There was maybe about 40 riders left in the front group, so don't talk about the Tour of Flanders. Okay, I was going to, but we won't do. I need to start reading comments because I just lose my trail of thought. So the first time up the climb, about 40 guys. There was only about 40 guys left. Half the group had literally got spat the first lap. And I was in that front group, feeling really, really good. There was a breakaway of 2 guys, two young guys, which I didn't go with because it was a hard race, and 2 guys to be away for the whole race probably was a little bit ambitious, which it was. They ended up coming back. Second time up the climb, again, I was like 4th man, 5th man. The group whittled down even smaller, maybe 30 riders. Anyway, this happened for a couple more laps. The race was eight laps of a 9-mile circuit, so it was like 70 miles, or whatever that is. Obviously, 70 miles. Anyway, halfway through the race, 4th time up the climb out of 8. Well, it wasn't even up the climb. We'd gone over the climb for the 4th time, and we were on the back end of the circuit, and it was like really, really gravelly. It was like not farm tracks, it was single roads. So as you can imagine, single country roads, there's just gravel everywhere, dirt everywhere, horrible road conditions. And the inevitable happened, didn't it? And I punctured. I punctured. Right, these tyres, these Michelin tyres, I bought them in February and I've not punctured on them once. Right, not once have I punctured on them. And so however many hours of training that is, and I go to race on them today, and I punctured. Typically, I punctured. So yeah, that was my race over. There was a neutral service car, but because the race was that split up, the neutral service car should have gone and swept the roads. I know I should. Well, I shouldn't have, but sometimes they do actually. To be fair to the race organisers, if the road's really bad, they will go out in the morning and sweep it, but it's quite hard to do over like an 8-mile circuit. It'll take quite a while. But yeah, I crashed in my race today. Oh man, I hope you're okay. Well, obviously you're okay if you're watching this live stream. Yeah, so there was a neutral service car, but now I'm not gonna have a moan here. It's one of them, innit? But the neutral service car should have been behind the front group, all right? In a normal road race, the neutral service car is behind the front group, or at least near the front group. But the neutral service car today was at the back, so it was behind all like the stragglers, all the riders that have been dropped. So I was literally stood there. As soon as I punctured, I was like, I won't swear, but I was like, oh no, I punctured. I can quite clearly, I can feel this. This is going down. I stopped like as quick as I could, took the wheel out. Literally within about 5 seconds, I was stood there holding the wheel, waiting for the car to come, thinking, okay, if it comes now, we can get back on. If it comes now, we can get back on. Got to about 30 seconds. I'm still quite hopeful. If it comes now, we might be able to get back on. If it comes now, we might be able to get back on. And then, about a minute past, I get. Yeah, that's what I said, Michael. But I don't want to say it on stream. Yeah, so then about a minute past, a little bit less hopeful. A minute 30. Finally, this car arrives behind all the dropped riders. He's like, "Do you need a wheel?" I need a wheel, yeah. But that's my race over. And even more annoyingly, a lot of the time when you puncture and the neutral service car gives you a wheel, you can sort of draft that car back into the group. But they specifically said, for some unknown, well, obviously there was a reason, but I don't know the reason. They said today, if you puncture, you can get a wheel from the neutral service car, but the neutral service car is not allowed. Hold on. I'm just reading. Cheeky follow back on Insta, please. Yeah, if you want me to follow you on Insta, just comment on a picture or something, and I'll follow you back. Yeah, so the commissaire said, the chief commissaire said, if you get a puncture today, you can get a wheel from the neutral service car, but it's not allowed to pace you back on. It's not allowed to pace you back on. It's like, what am I supposed to do then? What's the point? What's the point in the neutral service car being there to give you a wheel if you can't get back on? But it's one of them, innit? The race is past. There's nothing we can do about it. And yeah, it is what it is. I just thought I would come and talk about the race a little bit because I didn't vlog yesterday, so there wasn't a vlog uploaded today. Because yesterday, all I did, I trained, I edited the vlog from the day before, and then I played H1Z1 all day on my computer, which is a game. So yeah, yesterday wasn't a very productive day. So I thought today we'd just come on to do a live stream. I was hoping the news that I was going to be telling you was a little bit different. Oh, like, I was just so up for this race today. You have no idea how good I felt. Like, there's pictures. I'm sure if there's some like cyclists from around where I live, they'll see these pictures on Facebook and stuff, or on the internet or whatever. And you'll see at the start, like the first pictures of going up the climb, I'm literally, I can't even speak. I'm literally like fourth or fifth wheel every time for the first 4 laps. But what can you do? I almost had a crash on my bike to my local takeaway. What takeaway was it? I hope it was Indian takeaway. Indian takeaway is the best takeaway. Oh, the Cadence Road Race. Who won that, by the way? Who won Cadence Road Race? Jorja's brother Ethan was there. I don't know how he got on. I haven't spoken to him or seen any results. Yeah, I raced with Ethan's brother in Ghent. Well, I can't even speak this evening. Yeah, he was at the Ghent junior race. Tom Pig got one. Oh, no surprise. That kid is an animal. He's a beast, isn't he? He's a beast. But yeah, I just thought I'd come on to the live stream and tell you what happened in the race. Ethan came 6th. Decent. Right, there's people walking past here. We're going to think I'm a right weirdo talking to myself. But yeah. Soloed for half the race. What Tom Pigcott did. Wow. I think I had Ethan's wheel from neutral service. Just talking to myself. I crashed in my crit. All right, it looks like everyone seems to have had bad luck today. Did anyone do well in the race today? Did anyone race today and do well? They're waving at you in the background, were they? They're still there. And Sam's ran off. Sam! Sam! Sam is the least obedient dog. Sam! Come on! Whatever, we'll leave him. He knows. I would have came last because I would have had the cafe stop. I got rolled. Yeah. Did a hilly T-tail and went well. Yes, Sam. Thank you. Some positivity in this chat now. I didn't cry. You lost your dog ages ago, yeah. Sam just runs off. He always comes back eventually. He just likes, he's an explorer. He's an explorer. What's your longest injury? Good question. Good question. So my longest injury as a person, I guess, was back when I raced BMX. I think it was no, not my last season. Oh, what is Sam doing? Sam, come on! Sam! Come on, this way, come on! Come on! He just stood there looking at me. You won't be able to see him, but yeah, my longest injury was when I raced BMX. About 2 years before I quit, when I was about 14 years old, I tore. So in your ankle, you got 3 ligaments. I tore 2 of those ligaments in my ankle. I was on crutches for about 3 months. That was my worst injury. As a road cyclist, my sound system is on loud, mate, and everyone called Sam. Sorry. Sorry, Ian. Yeah, but as a road cyclist, I've not actually had any bad injuries. Thankfully, luckily, touch wood. Oh crap, there's no wood. No, my worst injury as a road cyclist is like gravel rash, falling off on a crash, and I've not actually broken anything. What if you break someone's wheel from neutral service? That is a good question. That is a good question. What if you break someone's wheel from neutral service? Because surely you don't have, I don't know actually. Touch your head. Okay, Tim, I will touch my head. Hope you're satisfied with that head touch. I pulled my quad in a half marathon, top 20 as well. Never injured on my bike though. Thoughts on Flanders? Alright, we won't talk about the result because I know some people haven't seen the result. So I won't spoil it for you because it's only just finished. But wow, incredible. No, I don't want to say anything. But if you watched it, you'll know what I'm talking about. That one particular rider, that was incredible. What he did from so far out as well. I mean, come on. Yeah, if you haven't seen the race, watch it. Or at least watch the last 50k, 55k. Does your girlfriend still find you attractive in Lycra? I don't know. Jorja, are you in the chat? Are you watching? If you find me attractive in Lycra, please holler. Have you ever done a mountain bike race? No, I haven't actually yet. That's something that I would potentially like to do in the future. Maybe even cyclocross, because show the wet and muddy puppies. Lexi, sit. Good girl. Hold on, let me flip this around. There's no beach. Oh, there's Jorja. Jorja, do you still find me attractive in Lycra? Someone just asked. Come on, we need... What happened to your Oakley custom jawbreakers? Now play nice, Jay. My jawbreakers, they're just at home on my shelf. I really like the Radar EVs. The Oakley Radar EVs are probably my favourite pair of Oakley. So I just wear them like every day. They're just my go-to glasses. All right, George has just mugged me off in the chat. So follow me on Strava. If you want me to follow you on anything, I will do. Just comment like on Instagram or Strava or whatever and say, hey Cam, I'm from, you have to say, if you want me to follow you, I'll follow all the people on the live stream. So you say, I'm from the live stream, give me a follow, and then I will follow you. Because I'll know you're from this chat. So well, let's do that, okay? Let's do that. Jokes, you're beautiful in Lycra. Thank you, Jorja. See? She's got my back. And I didn't even have to tell her to say that. She's lying, lol. Oh my god. What is your Instagram? My Instagram is just my name, Cameron Jeffers. cameronjeffers. All right, so there's quite a few more people in this live stream now to when I originally told the story. So quickly, so you don't have to watch it back, the race today, it was going well up until halfway through the race, and I punctured. Let's just keep it short and sweet. I punctured, but sorry for that cough. If anyone has me on headphones and I just burst your eardrums. So yeah, halfway through the race and I got a puncture. It was all, and when you get a puncture in a race, sometimes it doesn't really matter because you can quickly get a new wheel and get back onto the race. But today, the neutral service car was behind all the different massive chopper. Thank you. Yeah, the neutral service car was behind all the different groups because it was a hilly race. So the race got like split up first lap, and the neutral service car was 2 minutes behind. About a minute 30 behind my group. And by the time I stood there waiting for a wheel, I had my wheel up. I was like, "Come on, it's coming. The wheel's coming. We're going to be able to get back in this race. It's coming." And it never came until, well, it did come about 90 seconds later. Yeah, cheers, Mike, for posting my Instagram. That's my Instagram. Yeah, so by the time I got a wheel, it was too late. The race had already gone. I could have got back in with like the back markers, but like I'm there to race, you know. I'm not there to roll around for 30th place or 40th place, whatever the case may be. But it is what it is. We move on. Why are you in a swamp? That is a very good question. I was like, it's a nice evening. Let's go down to Southport Beach, and this is the beach. There's grass here. There's grass there, and it's like swampy seawater / sand. So yeah, it's the Ribble Estuary. Yeah, it's the Ribble Estuary. It's not Port Pollenza, Mallorca. It's Southport, you know. So have you got any races? Where was that? It's not Thailand, Jay. Yeah, it's definitely not Thailand. The southwest of England. So where's that, like Bristol way? No, not anything planned. I mean, last year in summer. Oh, we got tangled. Last year in summer, me and Jorja came to Cornwall. So maybe if we go to, Jay, do you fancy going to Cornwall again? And if we do, maybe I could do some races, if you'll let me. These comments on the iPhone, they appear for like 2 seconds. Which way is home, Cam? Like what, from my current position? East, I think. Thoughts on triathlons? I would love to do a triathlon because, some of you know, during the off season, I always like to do a bit of running just to keep me fit. I get so bored of not doing any exercise and I get a little bit too fat. So yeah, I just love running. I enjoy running. But if you can't run and train cycling at like a high level during the season, so I only run 3 weeks of the year, and I'm pretty good at it. So, well, I think I'm pretty good at it. My endurance side of the running's good, maybe not so much the speed. So yeah, I would love to do a triathlon, but I've not swam in years, so maybe when I stop racing competitively, I could do a triathlon. Are you a better cyclist than Tom Pidcock? Probably not. Tom Pidcock's world champion, so world junior champion. What time is it over there? Don't know, someone in the chat, is it about 6 o'clock, 5:30? Who's the best runner out of you and Jorja? Probably, I don't know. Yeah, probably Jorja. Because Jorja, that's what she goes running in the gym and stuff. So, it's nearly 7 o'clock. Wow, we've been in here 20 minutes. Flip me. Yeah, Jorja runs like most days, so probably her. Jorja, get a bike. Yeah, Jorja needs to get on a bike, doesn't she? Like, I actually think she enjoyed that. I think secretly that time we got her on a bike in Nottingham about 2 weeks ago in the vlog, I think she secretly enjoyed that, but she just didn't want to tell me. What is your longest ride? I have to get off and push. Yeah, but at least you're on around the bike, aren't you? You know what I mean? And you can stick to the flats. My longest ride is 118 miles, I believe. It's on Strava, it's something like that. The story behind it was, obviously my brother's a boxer, so obviously he's a competitive athlete as well, and we're so competitive with each other. And he went out one day and did 108 miles, and that was, in our house when I was like 16, that was unheard of. So he went out and did 108 miles, and I went out the next day and did 109 just because I had to beat him. And I had to beat him. I did 109 miles, 1 single mile more. And then about a week later, he went out and did 117 to raise the game again. So then I went out the next day, 118. So currently in our household, I've got the record. But saying that, my brother's not a cyclist. I am a cyclist, so I probably should have that record. Hey, I just came. Cheers, though. Thank you for that. Live stream boxing match against your brother. Yeah, that could be. That could be a possibility actually. If my cycling audience want to watch boxing, we can make that happen. A race between Jorja and Cam, and live stream it. Yeah, let's do that. Now we can live stream from my phone. The possibilities are endless. You know what I mean? Like I'm stood on a beach in the middle, well, not in the middle of nowhere, but I'm stood on a beach with my phone, live streaming. So yeah, let's make that happen as long as we've got 4G. Love some boxing, yeah. Can it's me again? Hi. Oh, it's Joe. Yo, Joe. How much data is the stream using? No idea. probably too much. Can we've chosen some beautiful scenery for this live feed? Yeah, thank you. I got a cough as well. Yeah, I'm at Southport Beach. The sunsets. We've got a nice little sunset. Where's the ocean? That's a good question. The ocean is about 1 mile this way. All right, we've got some more people coming. Gotta act cool. The beach is like right over there. You can't, or the water is right over there. I thought it was going to be more of a beach, but it's not. It's just grass and sand. Hiya, evening. Just talking to myself. Don't worry about me. Looks great weather. Yeah, today's been awesome. It's been so hot. So and no wind as well. That's the main thing. Like if I just stand still, you just can't hear anything, you know. So yeah, it's about time we got some nice weather because the past few weeks we've been having nice weather, but it's still been really windy, you know. So when you're going out cycling, it's you're such a I know. I'm sorry. But when you're going out cycling, even though it's nice weather, it's still windy, so you don't really get that real sort of, the real feel temperature is a little bit colder than what it actually is. But yeah, it's meant to be a turning point now. The weather's supposed to start getting better. Indie pack cam. Yeah, what about it? Tim? What about the indie pack? He's confirmed. Nah. I'm not keen for the indie pack. Especially after, did you follow some people on Insta? Hold on, what's that? What does that? Did you follow people on Instagram to get them to watch your videos and you started? Because I think that's when I started. Huh? Do I follow people on Instagram? Yeah, of course I follow people. How old are you? I am 20 years old. God, I feel old. 20 years old. I'm 21 this year. Mum was like, what do you want to do for your 21st birthday? Like, I'm 21. Really? Good turn up from Sam and Lexi. No, they are here. They are here, hold on. Hey, come here. No, they want the stream, like you're soaking wet, so don't jump on me. But the stream want to see you. Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Again, hold on, we can't even change the camera. Again, sound system, sorry. How are you this evening? I'm very good, Joe. How are you? Lexi is so obedient. Yeah, she's, I've never seen such, I'm just going to sit down here because YOLO, innit? Yeah, Lexi's so, oh, it's wet. I'm not going to do that. I've got a wet bum. Yeah, Lexi's so clever. She's a cross between a lab and a collie, so they're like two of the smartest dogs you can get. Two of the smartest breeds. So she's very, very clever and very obedient. Sam, who's there, look, watch this. Let's do a quick 2-second test. Sam, come here, Sam. He's looking the other way. He's like, someone say my name? Can we zoom in on it? I wonder if we can. Oh, we can. Look at that. What's your 10-mile PB? 21 minutes, 20 seconds. Hopefully I'm going to beat that this year, though. What is your aim in life for cycling? I want to turn professional. That is my long-term goal. All right, I think I'm going to wrap this stream up now because I said I was going to be here for like 10 minutes and it's now 25 minutes. Where's my hat? Sorry, Jorja. I do need to give Jorja her hat back, actually, Gareth. Thank you for pointing that out. I stole it last weekend and I was wearing it. How long till professional? How long's a piece of string? Nah, I don't know. See you, Cam. Good stuff. You make great content on YouTube, but do you watch much YouTube yourself? Like before I started getting seriously into making videos, I used to watch so much YouTube, but now a lot of my time whilst I'm sat sort of at home doing nothing is taken up by editing and doing other little bits and bobs. So I don't actually get to watch as much as I used to, but I do still watch like a fair amount. You know, Casey Neistat, Cycling Maven, etc., but not as much as I used to. I just saw a comment there. What's your 25-mile time trial personal best? I've only actually ever done one 25-mile time trial, and I did 56 minutes. 50. What did I do? It was like 56 something. But there's not a lot of 25-mile time trials on around here. And 25-mile they're so hard. They're so hard. At least the thing with a 10-mile time trial, it's like you go hard from the start and you just hang on, and before you know it, it's over. Like 20 minutes in. But the thing with 25-mile time trials, it's they're much harder to pace. What role do you serve? What role would you like to serve as a pro? As a domestique, if I was like a domestique professional, how would I like to do? I would like to probably be like a Geraint Thomas kind of rider, so strong and powerful, but also I can climb, and that's sort of the rider that I like to think I would like to be. What are you racing today? Yeah. Are you planning to do more mountain bike vlogs? If you want me to do some mountain bike vlogs, I will do them. Dream car? Oh, that is a good question. At the minute, just rolled my ankle. I don't know, actually. I don't really have a dream car. The car that I would like, realistically, might like to buy would be a Volkswagen Scirocco. But if money was no option, yeah, probably a McLaren P1 seems like a solid choice. Or an Aventador. I love the Aventadors, the new ones. So, alright, okay, anyway, I'm going to be off. Any bike manufacturer, any model which? One bike to choose, I would choose the Canyon Aeroad. A black one, a matte black, stealthy black with zip. Rubbish choice. What course did you do? I did my 10-mile personal best on the Tarleton 10. But saying that, this year I might go. If you know, we've got another course called if there's anyone local, come on. Oh, Rainford. The Rainford 10, which is near Southport. It's not too far from where I am here, actually, in Southport. That's a really fast course. There's never that much wind, and it's very fast. Right, anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed my little story. If you missed the story, just go back to the start of the stream when I put it up. If you enjoyed the stream, drop a thumbs up. Got to always ask those thumbs ups, haven't you? Come on, give me a thumbs up. Make me feel good. Bye. Joe, do you feel famous? No, not at all. Why would I be famous? All right, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the vlog tomorrow. Are we still going? Oh, we are. Okay, bye.